একটা ছাত্র পেছন থেকে সামনে এসে বসলো, right? Okay. Now, what do you see here? What is the man doing? He is riding bicycle. Do you like riding bicycles? তোমরা কি সাইকেল চালাতে ভালোবাসো? Okay. Now, so what is the sentence here? The sentence here is I ride bicycle every day. I ride bicycle every day. Okay? আগেরটা ছিল I go to school every day. I ride bicycle every day. Now what are they doing? All right. So there is some delicious food on the table. Okay, everybody seems hungry. Right. So what are they doing? They're eating, right? Okay, so the sentence is I eat breakfast every day. I eat breakfast every day. Right? Okay. Now, moving on. What is the girl doing here? মেয়েটা কি করছে এখানে? What is she doing here? She is singing, right? So the sentence here is I like to sing. How many of you here like to sing? Okay, nice. I cannot sing, but I listen to songs. Okay, next. Now, let's look at the sentences one by one again. So, I go to school every day. All right. I ride bicycle every day. I eat breakfast every day. I like to sing. Okay. So, look at the similarities in the sentence. It is I, okay, in every case. That means first person singular. First person singular মানে when I'm talking about myself. আমি যখন আমার ব্যাপারে কথা বলছি, me, first person singular. When I'm talking about myself only, আমি একা শুধু আমার ব্যাপারে কথা বলছি, that means first person singular. I go to school every day. I ride bicycle. I eat breakfast. I like to sing. I like to sleep. I go to park. So it is first person singular. Okay. Now, so then what is this? These are the verbs, right? Go, ride, eat, like. These are the actions, right? So the verbs are in base form. The verbs are in base form. Base form মানে বুঝতে পারছো? Base form মানে কি? Base form মানে কোনো tense এর change এখনো হয়নি. Base form এ আছে. Base verbs, base word, root word. No change of tense has yet taken place. Right? Now, simple present tense. Now, what is simple present tense? All the sentences that we read are written in simple present tense. Okay, so what is it? The simple present is a verb tense with two main uses. Okay, so simple present tense has two main uses. দুটো তার বিশেষ দরকার. What are this? We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now. আমরা simple present tense টাকে তখন ইউজ করি যখন অ্যাকশনটা এখনই হচ্ছে। We use a simple present tense when an action is happening right now. যখন অ্যাকশনটা এখনই ঘটছে। I go to school every day. I like to sing. I ride a bicycle every day. The action is happening, এখন হচ্ছে। Or when it happens regularly or unceasingly, which is why it's sometimes called present indefinite. ঠিক আছে? So কখন, in which two contexts do we use simple present tense? We use simple present tense in two contexts. The first is we use simple present tense in case of actions which are happening now, right now. এখন যেগুলো হচ্ছে, ঠিক আছে? Right now happening. আর তখন যখন the actions আমরা রেগুলারলি এই অ্যাক্টিভিটি গুলো আমরা করে থাকি, when we do this action regularly on a regular basis, তখন সেটাকে আমরা বলি simple present tense. Okay, two main usages or two main contexts. One, when the action is happening right now, and second, when we do the action regularly on a daily basis, we call it simple present tense. বুঝা গেল? Is that clear when we use simple present tense? Okay, now moving forward, let's take up the first question of the class, right? Okay, fill in the blank. I dash every day. Okay, I dash every day. So there is a sentence given to you. Sentence হচ্ছে I dash every day, and there is a blank in the sentence. Sentence এটা blank আছে, so you have to fill in the blank. Blankটা fill up করতে হবে with the four options given to you. The most appropriate option out of the four options given to you. ঠিক আছে? এই চারটা অপশনের মধ্যে যেটা most appropriate option তোমার মনে হচ্ছে, ওই অপশনটা দিয়ে you have to fill in the blank. Is that clear to you? Okay, so your time starts now. Look at all the four options carefully and then tell me which option do you think is the correct option for the given sentence for the given blank. I dash every day. Okay, I dash every day. কি হবে এটাতে? I dash every day. All right. Okay. Very good. All right. So the correct answer is option D. Right. I go to school every day. Why option A, B, and C are wrong? First person singular. I plays tennis, wrong. Singular. I eats breakfast, wrong. I walks home, wrong. First person singular. So I go to school every day. Okay. Option D is the correct option, right? Okay. Moving forward, let's see what are the boys doing. Oh my, it's a beautiful park, right? Okay, so we play in the park every evening. We play in the park every evening, right? Okay. Now, so what are they doing? What do you see here? We play in the park every evening. So they are playing, right? Okay. Now, we play together every day. Now you can see that two of the girls are, yeah, they're swinging. So we play together every day, right? Okay. Next, we talk very often. So very often, very frequently, we also talk to each other. So we talk very often, right? Okay. Now, we live in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful neighborhood, right? Clean and neat. So we live in this neighborhood, right? Okay. Next, moving on. All right. Okay. Now, let's look at all these sentences together once again. We play in the park every evening. We play together every day. We talk very often. We live in this neighborhood. Okay. So we play in the park every evening. We play together every day. We talk very often. We live in this neighborhood. So these are the four sentences in front of you. So what do you see again, the common thing here? Earlier it was I. I go to breakfast every day. I ride bicycle every day. I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to bath. So it was I. Now it is we. We play in the park every evening. Okay, we play together. We talk often. We live in this neighborhood. So it is first person plural. Earlier it was I, first person singular. Now it is first person plural. Plural, you understand, when it is more than one, it is plural, right? So now it is first person plural, right? Okay. So is that clear? So and what is that? These are all verbs, the base verbs, right? Play, talk, leave, these are all the base verbs. Okay, the verbs are in base form. These are all base verbs. Okay. Now, before moving forward, let's take up this question again. The second question of our class today. Let's see. Do you dash chocolate milk? Do you dash chocolate milk? Do you dash chocolate milk? There is a sentence in front of you and there is a blank in the sentence. So what you have to do is you have to fill up the blank with the appropriate word. Okay, so do you dash chocolate milk? You have to fill in the blank with the appropriate word. Do you dash chocolate milk? Clear? So you have four options in front of you, A, B, C and D. So out of the four options, which option do you think is the correct and appropriate option for the given blank, right? So do you dash chocolate milk, right? Okay. So your time starts now. Give me your responses. Do you dash chocolate milk, right? Okay. Go ahead and give me your responses. Which option out of A, B, C and D do you think is the correct option here? Right? Okay. Think about it. Think about all the options and then tell me. Do you dash chocolate milk? Which option do you think is the correct option here? Do you? Okay. Again, singular. Do you dash chocolate milk? Okay. So the correct answer. All right, very good. Okay. Okay, so the correct answer is option A, right? So do you like chocolate milk? Option A, correct? Okay. Now, moving ahead, let's see. What is the girl doing? Wow, she's playing a sitar, right? So You play melodiously. You play melodiously. Okay, the sentence that we have here. Next, what do we have? What is the man doing? He is eating fruits, right? So, you eat fruits every day. You eat fruits every day, right? Okay. Next, moving ahead. What is the man doing? He is cleaning the campus, right? So, you clean the surrounding. You clean the surrounding, right? Okay. Next, now let's look at the sentences, all of them once again together. So you play melodiously, you eat fruits every day, okay? You clean the surrounding. Now what are these sentences? Again, first it was I, so first person singular. Second it was we, so first person plural. And now it is you. So what is it? This is second person singular. You. I'm not talking about myself. It is I'm talking about you. So first person, second person singular. আমি এখানে আমার কথা বলছি না, আমি হলে I first person. আমি এখন তোমার কথা বলছি you. So it is second person. Okay, first person না হয় second person singular. বুঝা গেল how this works? Okay, so this is second person singular, right? Okay, so play, eat, clean. Again, these are all base verbs, right? The verbs are in base forms. প্রত্যেকটা হচ্ছে গিয়ে কি base verbs. Clear? Okay. Now, moving ahead, let's take up this particular question, the third question of the day. Let's see. Fill in the blank. It dash a beautiful day today. It dash a beautiful day today. So A, B, C, and D. We have four options in front of us. It dash a beautiful day today. So which option do you think is the correct option here? It dash a beautiful day today. Okay, so you have four options A, B, C, and D. Now go ahead and give me your responses. Which option do you think is the correct option here? It dash a beautiful day. All right, so give me your responses. It dash a beautiful day, A, B, C, and D. Which option is the correct option according to you? Right, go ahead. Okay, it dash a beautiful day. Which option do you think is the correct option? Right, okay, go ahead and tell me. All right, okay, so the correct option is option A, right? So it is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day, isn't it? Okay, now moving ahead, let's look at these sentences. The sun rises in the east. Okay, sun rises in the east. A picture of a very beautiful beach and sunrise that we can see here. Now, sun sets in the west. Again, a very beautiful picturesque sunset. The sun sets in the west, right? Okay, the sun sets in the west. Now, next, what do we have? He eats breakfast every day. What is the man doing? It's lunchtime. Are you hungry? I'm pretty sure. Looking at this, you will feel more hungry, right? Okay, what is the man doing? He is eating. He eats breakfast every day. All of us eat breakfast every day, right? So he eats breakfast every day. Okay, now what is the tiger doing? The tiger eats meat, right? The tiger eats meat, right? Okay, next, now what is the vegetable vendor doing? Vegetable vendor ki korche? He sells vegetables. Okay, he sells vegetables. He is going ahead and selling vegetables, right? Okay, next, what do we see here? Let's look at the sentences one by one again. The sun rises in the east. Okay, the sun sets in the west. Okay, he eats breakfast every day. The tiger eats meat. He sells vegetables. Now, what are these sentences? We have understood first person singular. We have understood first person plural. We have also understood second person singular. Now, what are these sentences? Okay, the sun, he, the tiger. What does this suggest? So, these are all third person singular. Neither me nor you. Third, আমিও না তুমিও না আরেকজন. third person কারোর কথা বলছি, neither I nor you, rather I'm talking about another person, a third person, একটা তিন নম্বর মানুষ, আমিও না তুমিও না, আরেকজন তিন নম্বর মানুষের কথা বলছি, right? So he sells vegetables, he, that person, third person sells vegetable. Okay, the sun sets in the west, again third person, এটা অন্য টপিকের কথা বলছে, আমি বা তোমার সঙ্গে রিলেটেড কিছু না, right? So this is third person. And then you can see all the verbs again, rises, eats, sells, okay, all of them in their base forms. Okay, the verbs are in the base form of s or es ending. Okay, so all the verbs are in their base forms. Okay, right. Now, so let's take up this question, the fourth question of our class today. Before moving it again, it is dash a beautiful day today. So which option? I'm giving you time, okay? So go ahead and tell me, it dash a beautiful day today, what is it? All right. Okay. Go ahead. All right, so the correct answer is option A, right? It is a beautiful day today, right? Okay. Now, let's look at this sentences once again. What is this? It's a beautiful, clean and neat train station, right? Okay. So, Rita and Lisa travel by train, right? So, Rita and Lisa travel by train. Now, we can see the train is moving, right? Okay. How many of you here love to travel by train? Acha, okay. So Rita and Lisa travel by train, right? Okay. Next. They go to sleep at 9 p.m. every day. They go to sleep at 9 p.m. every day. Now, what are they doing? They are sleeping, right? Okay. Peacefully, they are sleeping. They go to sleep at 9 p.m. every day. Now, what is happening? We can see camels, right? So the sentence is, they live in the desert. They live in the desert. They live in the desert. Okay. Now, moving ahead, what is the man doing? He is carrying, okay, sticks and logs in his head, right? So they work hard, right? So they work hard. Now, what is the man doing? He is husking grains, right? So they work hard, both of the men. Now, let's look at the sentences once again, all of them together. So, Rita and Lisa travel by train. They go to sleep at 9 p.m. every day. They live in the desert, right? They work hard. So, again, what is this? We read first person, we read second person, we also read third person. Third person singular. Now what is this? Isn't it third person plural? So he, she থেকে আমরা এখন চলে আসলাম they তে। তো they again, neither me nor you, another person. Third person but plural. Okay, third person plural. They means plural, more than one. Okay, so they means plural, একজনের বেশি. And then the verbs in their base forms, right? So that is third person plural, right? Okay, so now let's take up the question, the fifth question of our class today. Okay, he dash not want to go to the movies. He dash not want to go to the movies. This is the sentence for you. So you have to fill in the sentence with the appropriate option so that you can fill in the blank, right? The sentence is, he dash not want to go to the movies. So you have four options in front of you, right? And let's get your timer started so that you can give me your responses, right? So give me your responses. Which option do you think is the correct option to fill in the blank? He dash not want to go to the movies, right? Okay. Now, go ahead and tell me, which option do you think is the appropriate option for the given sentence? All right, go ahead. He dash not want to go to the movies. He dash not want to go to the movies. What is it? All right. Go ahead. Remember, what is it? This is third person. Yes, this is third person singular, right? So he Very good. The correct option is option B. He does not want to go to the movies. Right? Okay, isn't it? All right. Now, so let's look at the table. Look at this table carefully. So we have first person. In case of first person, it is first person singular. Okay. What is the example for first person singular? I walk every day. I am talking about myself. আমি আমার নিজের কথা বলছি। তো I walk every day. Okay. Next, so I means the first person. Okay. And walk, of course, the base form of the verb. Clear? Now, again, look at first person plural. তো ফার্স্ট পারসন সিঙ্গুলার ছিল আই ওয়াক এভরিডে, ফার্স্ট পারসন প্লুরাল কি হবে? ফার্স্ট পারসন প্লুরাল হচ্ছে উই ওয়াক এভরিডে, প্লুরাল মোর দেন ওয়ান, সো উই ওয়াক এভরি ডে, রাইট? ওকে, নাও look at the verb. Look, what is the verb here? The verb is in its base form, right? Walk. Again, so first person singular plural done. Now let's come to second person. Second person singular. The second person singular will be, it's about you, right? So you walk every day. You walk every day. The verbs are in their base form. Again, the verb is walk. The action here. Okay, the action taken place. Okay. Next, come to second person plural, right? Second person plural will be you walk every day singular. Second person plural will be you both walk together. You both walk together, right? That is second person plural. And again the verb is walk, right? Which is its base form. Clear? So this is easy, right? You just need to see it is in which person, first, second, third, and whether singular or plural, right? Okay, now come to third person singular. The third person singular will be he walks every day, she teaches English. So I'm talking about neither me nor you, I'm talking about another person, a third person. Okay, he, she, Ram, Lisa. Okay, so he walks every day, she teaches English. The verb here is walks and teaches in their base forms, right? Clear to you? Okay, and then third person plural will be, what is third person plural here? Third person plural will be, for example, they walk every day, or they teach English in that institution. So they walk every day, right? So third person plural, the verb is in its base form. So this is how is a table. Look at the table once again. Take 1 minute time to look at the table. Okay, look at it carefully so that you don't get confused anymore about first person, second person, third person, and all of them in their singular and plural, right? Okay, so look at the table. I'm waiting for you to look at it. All right. Okay, moving ahead, we have the note. What do we have to note? Let's see. The verb be has the following forms. There is a be verb. Be verb has different forms. Okay, so when it is in present tense, it is I am. Okay, is, Ram is. Okay, are, they are. Note how these verbs are used in sentences. Okay, so let's frame sentences for this. So I am a student of class 6. Okay, he is my brother. We are brothers. Okay, these are all the different forms of the verb be, or be verb as we call it, right? Okay, now place the given words correctly under the options play or place. Okay, so we will have a table here. Okay, so we will have a table here, say play and play. So from this options, okay, we have to see which word falls in the table of play and which falls in the table of place. So let's pick up the first word, you. Yes, it is you play, right? Okay, Rupa. Rupa is a third person. So Rupa, how are you going to make it to Rupa? See, Rupa is a third person. Okay, this is I, suppose this is you, and this is third person, right? Okay, so how are you going to write it? So where will be Rupa? Rupa, tell me. Rupa plays, right? So Rupa plays. Clear? Okay, next we have he. Again, another. Who is he? He is again another third person, right? So it will be What will it be? He play or plays? What do you think? He play or plays? What do you think? It is he plays. Very good. He plays, right? So third person plural. He plays. Then if I'm talking about myself, suppose I, okay, what will I say if I'm talking about myself? I. So I is first person and so I play, right? So first person singular. I play. Clear? Okay. Next we have, let's see, next we have she. So she falls within which category? She play or plays? She? Yes, very good. She, go ahead and tell me. She plays, right? Isn't it? She plays. Next we have those girls. Those girls. Now we can see that there are some more girls in the park who are playing, right? So those girls, what will it be? Play or plays? Those girls play or plays? What do you think? Will it be? Those girls play or plays? Yes, very good. Those girls play, right? So those girls play. And then we have they. So they means these are the lot of people in the church, right? So these are the people in the church. So they. So we have mentioned them as they. So they, what is it? Play or plays? They play or plays? Exactly. They play, right? So you play, Rupa plays. I play, he plays. Those girls play, she plays. And again, they play. Okay, this is what you have to understand and remember, right? Okay, so now we have come to our value based question for the day. All right, so let's look at the question. So as you all are aware of, what do we do here is, here in this particular question we are given a situation. Okay, we discuss that situation and try to come to a probable solution, right? So তোমরা জানো আমরা এই কোশ্চেনে কি করি, আমাদের কাছে একটা সলিউশন, একটা কোশ্চেন, একটা সমস্যা থাকে, যেরকম একটা সমস্যা আমরা ফেস করছি, তো আমরা এই কোশ্চেনের মাধ্যমে সেটা ডিসকাস করি এবং আমরা একটা প্রবেবল সলিউশনে আসার চেষ্টা করি, তাই তো? ওকে, সো লেটস সি হোয়াটস দ্য কোয়েশ্চন ফর টুডে. So you come to know that your friends are planning to skip classes for a day in order to go to the theater and watch movie. So you've come to know, you come to learn that your friends are planning to bunk school in order to go and watch movie in a theater. ঠিক আছে? তো তুমি জানলে যে তোমার বন্ধুরা আজকে স্কুল ফাঁকি দিয়ে, আজকে বা একদিন স্কুল ফাঁকি দিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছে কি করতে? সিনেমা দেখতে। ওকে, সিনেমা দেখতে থিয়েটার চলে যাচ্ছে, রাইট? ওকে, সো দে আর ইনভাইটিং ইউ টু জয়েন অ্যাজ ওয়েল। ওরা তোমাকেও যাওয়ার জন্য ইনভাইট করছে। দে আর ইনভাইটিং ইউ টু জয়েন অ্যাজ ওয়েল, রাইট? সো ওরা তোমাকে যাওয়ার জন্য সবাই ইনভাইট করছে, টু জয়েন দেম। হোয়াট আর ইউ গোয়িং টু ডু? তো তুমি এরকম একটা সিচুয়েশনে তুমি কি করবে? সো হোয়াট আর ইউ গোয়িং টু ডু, হোয়াট ইজ গোয়িং টু বি your approach to this particular situation? How are you going to deal with this situation? Okay, so that is the question. So you come to know that your friends are bunking school. তোমার বন্ধুরা স্কুল ফাঁকি মারছে, গিয়ে সিনেমা দেখবে। ওরা তোমাকেও আসতে বলছে, তোমাকেও যোগদানের জন্য বলছে, কিন্তু তুমি কি করবে? তুমি কি যাবে নাকি তুমি অন্য কিছু করবে? So there are four options in front of you. The first option is inform the teachers about the plan. The teachers দেখে you will inform that yes, your friends are planning to bunk school, okay, and then the rest is history. Okay, so তোমার টিচারদেরকে তুমি জানিয়ে দেবে যে তোমার বন্ধুরা স্কুল বাঙ্ক করছে। বি, agree to go with your friends and watch movie. তুমিও তোমার বন্ধুদের সঙ্গে চলে যাবে সিনেমা দেখতে। You will also join your friends and go and watch movie delightfully, bunking your school. ক্লাস বাদ দিয়ে তুমিও যাবে। Option C, advise your parents not to skip, advise your friends not to skip classes and rather প্ল্যান ফর এ মুভি অন এ হলিডে। তোমার বন্ধুদেরকে অ্যাডভাইস করবে যে ওরা যেন ক্লাস বাদ দিয়ে না যায়, রাদার যে কোনো বন্ধর দিনে বা যে কোনো হলিডেতে বা যে কোনো উইকেন্ডে ওরা আরামসে গিয়ে সিনেমা দেখতেই পারে। ওকে, সো ইউ উইল আস্ক ইউর ফ্রেন্ডস, ট্রাই টু কনভিন্স দেম নট টু skip the classes, rather they can go and watch movie on any holiday, any vacation, any Sunday, any weekend, right? Okay, and option D, get your friends scolded by their parents, or you will get your friends scolded by their parents. তোমার বন্ধুদেরকে তাদের মা বাবার কাছে বকা খাওয়াবে। Okay, so these are the four options in front of you, right? So your time starts. You look at all the options carefully and then think about all of them and tell me which option or which approach do you think should be the proper approach in this particular situation? Okay, chalo, go ahead and give me your responses. ঠিক আছে? Go ahead and give me your responses. All right. Think about, look at the options carefully. ভালো করে option গুলো দেখো and think about the situation. What do you think is the best way to deal with this particular situation? এরকম একটা situation এ best way টা কি to handle the situation, right? Okay. Now, fine. So I think option C is the proper approach or the appropriate approach to the situation. That is, you will advise your friends not to bunk classes, not to skip classes, and they can go to watch movie on any vacation, any holiday, any weekend. Sunday comes every week, right? So any Sunday. ঠিক আছে, তো আমার মনে হচ্ছে অপশন সি টা হচ্ছে প্রপার অ্যাপ্রোচ। তো এই কি হতে হবে, তুমি তোমার বন্ধুদেরকে পরামর্শটা দেবে যে ওরা যেন ক্লাস বাদ না দেয়। ক্লাসে একদিন বাদ দিলে অনেক অসুবিধা, কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট পড়াতে পারে, সেটা এক্সামে আসতে পারে। তো রাদার ওরা এসব না করে ওরা যে কোনো বন্ধ বারে, যে কোনো উইকেন্ডে বা যে কোনো হলিডেতে ওরা আরামসে মুভি দেখতে যেতে পারে। তখন হয়তো তুমিও যাবে তাদের সঙ্গে, রাইট? ওকে, সো উইথ দিস, so you understood the situation, right? Okay, so with this we have almost come to the fag end of our class. So before we conclude, let's take a quick summary. Okay, let's look at the sentences once again. So this is the definition of simple present tense. Okay, look at the definition carefully. What is simple present tense? It suggests that particular action which is happening right now, যেটা এখন হচ্ছে, or which keeps happening regularly. Okay, so we have looked at the examples, right? আমরা example গুলো দেখেছি. We have looked at this particular examples where the boy says he is riding bicycle, or the girl says she is singing, right? Okay, so now let's look at the examples once again where the teacher says or the student says, I go to school every day. Okay, then where he says that I ride bicycle. Clear? Okay, then so these are all examples of sentences in simple present tense. Now here where they are telling that I eat breakfast, okay, she says I like to sing. So these are all sentences in their first person singular, indicating the simple present tense, right? All these sentences indicating the simple present tense, right? Okay, then we also read about examples on this, that was first person singular, right? Okay, now what is this? Do you remember what are these sentences? We, that was I. Now this is we live in this neighborhood. Okay, so can you tell me what is this? This is first person plural. That was first person singular. Now this is first person plural, right? Okay, then we also looked at these examples where the man is cleaning the surroundings, right? So what are these sentences? Look at these sentences carefully. So what are these sentences? You play melodiously, you eat fruits, you clean the surroundings. So only you. So that is, this is, what is it? This is second person singular, right? So this is second person singular. Clear to you? Again, as we know, all the verbs are in the base forms, right? Now what are these sentences? He sells vegetables. Okay, so let's look at the following sentences here. So what are these sentences all about? Which person and whether singular or plural, right? Okay, sun rises in the east, the sun sets in the west, he eats breakfast every day, the tiger eats meat, he sells vegetables. So which person and whether singular or plural? So this is third person and of course in their singular, right? So third person in their singular. So this is how this functions. Okay, and then let's look at these sentences. What are the sentences about? Rita and Lisa travel by train. Okay, so they go to sleep, they live in the desert, they work hard. So this is plural. Which person? This is third person plural, right? Okay, now we will conclude our class here today with this particular question, the feedback question, right? Okay, so while you are responding to this, let's revise and think about all the things that we learned with the different examples that we did. Okay, on simple present tense, the exercise that we solved. Okay, so remember those examples and the exercises that we solved. This will help you to understand and remember simple present tense better, right? Having said this, we have come to the last segment of our class, that is the feedback question. So kindly give me your responses to this particular question so that I come to know your opinion about the class today. Anything and everything that you wish to convey to me can be conveyed through this feedback question, right? Okay, so please go ahead and tell me. All right. Okay, fine then. So thank you so much. We will meet again very soon in our next class. Till then, keep reading and keep learning. But before that, let's look at this assignment that we have in front of us. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb. So you have to fill in, this is an assignment for you. You have to solve this, right? Okay. So moving ahead, and let's do a quick summary here. So this is the summary. So this table we did earlier, right? So this is the table where we have already discussed the examples, and the example that we discuss are shown here. Okay, first person, second person, how first person, second person, third person, singular and plural work, right? So this is how this keeps functioning. Okay, so we have already done this table. This was just a quick look. So with this, we conclude our class here today. We'll meet again very soon in our next class. Till then, keep reading and keep learning. Thank you so much.